Greetings, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of AI Art Review, the greatest AI art review show in the entire world, in the entire galaxy. Let's get right into it. First up, we have Claire Silver 12, and we have this awesome image. Wouldn't it be so much fun to just jump? Remember when you were a kid and how you jumped into the swimming pool? Wouldn't it be cool to jump into like all of these characters, like cannonball into these characters and just feel all of their coziness and warmth and love? That's the first thing I think of when I see this image. I want to jump into this. I want everything to do with this image. Awesome. Cute, cuddly, love all that stuff. Next up, a little backstory on this one. It was from a tweet by I4AI saying it was by another artist, Vishwasam123, but I couldn't find the image on Vishwasam123's page, but I'm just throwing that out there. If it's you, I'm trying to credit you. I'm trying to find the original author and the post for it, but nonetheless, I wanted to share the image, and it's this. This is one of the sickest things I've seen yet, and I might dive into doing something similar, but as you can see, it's a bunch of images, but together they create this Mona Lisa. Like, what? This is probably the coolest thing I've seen yet on AI Art Review, not gonna lie. Like, I just stare at it. I'm literally at a loss for words. This is so fucking cool, and I don't know what to say about it other than that. Awesome. Next up, we have Sheridan Art, and wow, we have this sick ass image. Love the colors, love the matteness, if you will. I think matte is like a term that you use for like prints, like matte and glossy and all that stuff. I don't even know if I'm using the right term, but it makes me want to say matte. Like the coat looks like a matte finish, and it matches the matteness of the bench that she's on. You know, those things that you sit back on, usually in restaurants, that blue thing, like fucking sick. And not to even mention, you look at the poster in the back, the kid in the black astronaut uniform, like what? I want to see that image too. This is sick. I love this. Moving on, we have Kurgan Art, and I know what this guy's feeling. All day, every day, especially the last few days. I think it got better today, but the last few days on Twitter, everyone just wanted to pound their heads against the wall. It was impossible for anyone to see anyone else's stuff. But it looks like we have some momentum, but who knows when the next outage is going to go out. Anyway, I don't like to complain about Twitter and all that stuff, but I feel this guy. He feels that he's not, he either isn't expressing himself correctly or he just feels not appreciated. But you look at this image and you can't help but just know the feeling. You don't have to be feeling it now, but you know what he's going through. Anyway, moving on. Next up, this is actually I4AI's image, and we have this creepy ass looking image. God only knows what these guys are up to, or what kind of animal or thing these things are. Are they people in these weird ass pelican suits, or are they weird ass pelican people? Who knows? I want to know. I'm always curious to know everything. And I understand what this guy in the foreground's doing. He's looking at this contraption. Maybe he's reading stuff, pushing buttons, but what are those other two guys doing? They're just like, they don't look like they're looking at anything. And so that's what terrifies me. And also their posture. There's one in the middle. That posture scares me, with the arms just in the middle like that. Ooh, terrifying. But awesome image, not gonna lie. Caught my eyes, caught my attention, and I like it. Moving on. Next up, we have Weird Mama X. You know me. You know I love animals. Raccoons are also growing fast on my top of favorite animals. I would say capybaras are number one right now because they're fucking awesome, but raccoons are a close second. You see lots of videos of them now. People are taking them as pets. I had a conversation once with my sister, and I said, I can find the message if you really want, but I said, if animals were somehow stocks, I would bet all my money that raccoons are going to become house animals in the next decade. Anyway, some people hate them. Again, they get a bad rap for being trash pandas. I understand, but they're cute as hell, and this is an awesome image. Next up, we have Code of Kai, Little Mushroom Kid Man. You gotta love it. Sweet. It's cute. It's cuddly. It's pure. It's innocent. This kid, you know, in his eyes, he feels safe. That's what you get from this image. That's what the purity is in kids. They feel safe. Those eyes have never seen anything bad yet. Holding on to his stuffed monkey, has a mushroom top head hat thing. Looks like he's actually in grass. Maybe he got shrunk, or maybe he's just part of a really short family. I don't know. Not gonna judge, but I'll judge this image, and it's awesome. Next up, we have Black.ai, or BL_art cult, and we have this awesome image. This looks like it's definitely some sort of collage or collection of other images, which is sick. It's definitely not just AI art prompt, which I have nothing against, but this one definitely doesn't just seem like it was a prompt and an output from one prompt. It seems like it's multiple ones, and we got a lot going on. We got just a lot going on. We got some walnut looking spaceships going on in the back. We have these interesting animal kind of things looking, but sometimes they don't look like animals. They kind of look like rocks. You got people looking in different directions. You got a whole lot of stuff going on, and it captivates you because you want to know A, everything that's going on in the image, and B, everything that's going on in the artist's mind. So very awesome image, very cool. Moving on, we have Yed AI art, and this is awesome. Not gonna lie, obviously it comes with a story. One time in my past, one of the stories that always gets brought up at my family reunions is when I was a kid, we went to the beach and I found a walnut, and I was one of those kids who like had a connection with like things. I had a pillow that I always carried around, stuffed animals, all that stuff. And so I found a walnut and I loved this walnut, and I put it on the side, went and played in the ocean, came back, and a seagull had stolen my walnut. And I searched for hours, and I would cry, and made my family search for it too. Couldn't find the walnut. Anyway, have had something against seagulls ever since. And so obviously that's kind of why I picked this image. I like the face of these girls. I mean, it's just that standard like no emotion face, but it's really those seagulls that caught my attention. So love the image. Looks like they're at the beach. Not sure why they're wearing those clothes at the beach, but to each their own. And last but not least, never least, we have SZNSL. I can't pronounce that, but wow, the vivid colors. Are you kidding me? Like, what? This is awesome. Love the shapes. Love the, I want to say simplicity, but the simplicity is in the shapes, but it's actually like complex image with all the stuff going on. Really, really love that thing she's got on her neck. I would rock one of those, not gonna lie. Just a very artistic piece. Lots of cool colors. Again, what is all these ball things, cloudy balls? I don't know what they're doing, but they fit in the image. It gives it depth. It's super awesome. And I mean, I want to know what this girl does as a shoulder routine in the gym because she's jacked. Nice shoulders. Yeah, freaking awesome. Very nice. And that's it. That's another episode of AI Art Review. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I'm open to suggestions and criticisms, but if not, we're going to keep rolling. Catch you next time.